Alright, we're back in. Before we begin, and be sure to leave a comment. Always like to hear from you guys. Hanny honey. And honestly, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Last time I played, I went ahead and rolled a nut down a pipe, and see there it is. Now I'm trying to figure out what the game wants from me. Is this good? Am I going the right way? Empathy Kingdom. Okay. I'm in Empathy Kingdom. But wasn't there supposed to be a guy missing trying to collect honey? You know, somewhere around here. And there's Super Grow. There'll be no visiting the Duchess without an invitation. Okay. I didn't want to visit her anyway. She smells funny, so she can stay alone. I don't want to talk to her. Where am I? A lot of lovely stuff. Don't know. It doesn't help me at all with my current task. All right. So where is the Hanny? What's that large purple thing over there? Don't mind me, just committing vehicular homicide as per usual. Are you the person I'm looking for? Oh. There are the gangsters. Why am I even why are the gangsters running from me? As far as I know, I don't have any involvement with them. Travel all this way. And there's a cave. Why is there always a cave? Oh, are you the guy I'm looking for? No. My friend is out here looking for honey. Where is he? I don't know. Alright, let's save and dive into yet another cave. Oh, look. I got a nice little kill box for me. Atomic alarm clock. What are you doing to me, game? Why do you keep spawning? Oh, Midas! Supreme Pact. Hello. How tough are you? Tomb Turtle. There we go. Fortunately, it's got good defense, so it doesn't immediately die. There we go. Simple enough. What is that? What is that? Why is it comprised entirely of blades? I think these are fair questions to ask. Maiden. Let's see here. No Pact, want to join? Want to sign up? Accepted almost immediately. Attaboy. Let's see here. No shortage of aloe leaves. What's in here? A cave on top of the cave. Okay, I don't know what. I don't know why I was up there. Wait! I saw that. That was a mean trick. Wait, why won't you let me take that? Really? What are you doing to me? How am I supposed to get that? What's supposed to be the trick? Yeah, just kill this one. We already have the one we need. No, he's still alive. That's fine. Let's see here. There are a lot of these gilded turtles around. I have an idea. Maybe if one spawns like the next level down, I can go ahead and trick the game into stopping early. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Escape. I don't want any more of it. I'm out. I will come back later. I don't know what the game is asking of me. I don't quite get it, and it's frustrating me. And I still haven't found the spot where where that guy is looking for honey. Am I supposed to be sneaking into the kingdom? No, I don't want to trade. I want to find what I'm looking for. That's what I want. No. Sheesh. Wait, are you the guy that's missing? I fell asleep. So delicious. I found him! My friend and you have not lived until you have eaten your fill of honey. The chief? Oh no, I have to get back there. 2 for the move. Come back later if you need to get through here. Oh, you rotten. Okay, okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead. I'll go back to the cave. See if changing the scene makes him move. Like, can I just not level up, level up until he moves? Am I just stuck here? His greed sickens me. Oh, he's gone. Thank goodness. Save. Save. That's the rotund rascal returns from it. What is that? Got a rare bear. Finally. Wait. Hold on. So, okay. Stop. No. Are you telling me that the game design is that that Pudgy there goes ahead and blocks the way until you do a screen transition, when there's a good chance that you'll go ahead, you will go all the way back and get a message that says, oh, where's my rare berry? And then you realize, oh wait, I didn't collect the rare berry, even though Pudgy is there. So you have to go all the way back. Pudgy will be gone, and then you can go ahead and collect the rare berry. I'm fine. It's fine. I don't see the problem with that. What, do you see the problem? I don't see the problem with that. I don't see no problem whatsoever. Ooh, angry? Me? No. Why would I be angry? Why would I be upset? Game. What have you done to me, game? What is this? Help. Why am I dragging a nut with me? Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's go ahead and make good on that promise and finally thrash that particular chief. And I went the wrong way. Darn it! This way. There we go. Through the back alley, because that's the obvious place that when you're an official in anything, you want to go ahead and you want to hide away from all your responsibilities forever and ever. Save one more time. All right. I'm ready to take you home whenever, but don't forget, I'm an intellectual, and I'm prepared to dizzy your monsters. Dizzy monsters can only attack with precision when they have synergy. And remember, chiefs play for keeps. Yeah. I'm going to steamroll you. There we go. Let's see if I can go ahead and get... Huge bite. Oh no, I've been dizzied. What if I just go ahead and heal up again? Heal up one more time. And now it's my turn to go ahead and install. What happened to that only attacking and when you get synergy? There we go. Easier than I thought it would be. I have frog in my throat. Ugh. Nice work, my friend. I officially increase your certification. Your monster's receipt will reach new heights. Respect. Also, here's your own very own Mimica. I didn't want a Mimica. What's a Mimica? Yeah, it must be back in my box now. Yes, we go ahead and explore Epperton a little bit more now that we've gotten that chore out of the way. Should be less of a bore without the chore. What was that? Monster of Order. Before the time of order, man and beast stood at odds. By happenstance, a figure of cloth encountered a legendary presence on these very grounds. After feeling inspired to pray to the monster, the figure sat in perfect stillness for 3 days. Upon awakening, the figure found himself with knowledge. The knowledge to craft a pact between man and beast. The first tamer was born. Okay. So there's a monster that descended to people. What's this? Epperton Academy. Okay. Epperton's a lot larger in the second game. Don't want to find out what's going on in here. No, had to break the camera free again. I'm studying this excerpt from a journal kept by soldiers that served under one of the Philosopher Kings. I'm really glad this was preserved. It's tattered, but it shines a light on valuable pieces of history. How could a man come to fight on the side of tyranny? How did he justify it to himself? Today the captain came to visit me in my room. He asked me how I was taking the training and my service, but I felt like he was somehow mocking me as the conversation went. He asked me why I favored the pistol, describing it as an inefficient weapon against monsters. I described to him that it was my father's and had been passed down from his father. The captain turned it over in his hand and smiled at me, telling me that it'd be a very valuable gift to the king. I tried to insist, but it was made clear that this was not a debate. I wish I could see my father. Oh wow, those are more pages of the journal. They're significantly damaged though. If you ever find in all the chapters, please bring them to us. Okay. I am curious what the Philosopher Kings did. So far, all I've heard is they were tyrants, and while I don't doubt that, considering that this is a land of monsters, but the only thing that I have any reference as to their wrongdoing is that they turn lizards into soldiers, and honestly, I'm using those same lizards now, so I don't really get it just yet. Maybe we'll eventually get some understanding of what they did, like why they are reviled. Hello? Student, can't you just use your eyes? It clearly looks like a pyramid. No, it's definitely a representation of the scales of justice. It's obvious it represents the timeless bond between man and monster. You just don't get it, do you? Ah, intellectuals, I say with contempt. I'm gonna be honest, and that's like 20 pixels. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at either. Just one more class for today. All right. Why do all the students of this college seem traumatized? Oh, hello. Okay, I get it. The old kings transmuted small lizards native to the sacred province into Domingan. How does that even work? Could they transform monsters at will? And then in Butarius, did they just conjure that monster from nothing? I don't really understand their magic at all. That's what I'm saying. I want a cleaner image of what's going on here. And therefore, monsters fundamentally seek power. It is deeply rooted within their nature. The successful tamer exudes confidence and exemplifies the traits the monster desires to incorporate into itself. Okay. I always try to inspire my students to make these lessons less of a chore and more engaging. Regardless, some students have little interest in mastering pact writing. The most tragic students are the ones with the sparkle in their eyes, the ones that dream of being tamers themselves, but will never have the confidence, the courage, to just believe in themselves. Oh. Don't we all know it? Don't we all know it? A lack of understanding of these variables ensures no faster path to failure. A well-formed pack can do little to offset the naivety of an inexperienced tamer. Is there anything to see in here? No? Okay, so the academy has nothing to teach me. It's ironic in a sense. Tamer, be sure to visit the north of the town and pay tribute to the statue of the Monster of Order. Ensure you respect the legacy and the history of the life you lead. Okay. How do I do that? How do I pay tribute? I don't have anything to give it. I suppose I could give it a pact. A courthouse might look like your everyday run-of-the-mill government building, but it is exactly that. But it is much more important than that. Monsters and their tamers come here to iron out their pacts. Meaning? I didn't realize pacts were in dispute. Young boy, this floor is not open to the public. Do not bother the mayor while he's working. Bother the mayor while he's working? Okay. A monster tamer? At your age? What is this world coming to? Perhaps I will enforce an age requirement to purchase pacts. Well, let's... well, here's a little thing. And, that only works if you can actually enforce it. And I'm pretty sure that I can mop the floor with you, so... That's one part that people always forget. In order to have law, you must have enforcement. If you don't have enforcement, you can't have a law. With all due respect, this pact was formed ages ago, and your monster isn't any stronger than a typical river roidra. Okay, so the monsters are dissatisfied with their pact. Tell me how I can train him if he refuses to obey my orders. Okay, so the monsters are trying to get a divorce from their trainers. Okay, that makes sense. I work tirelessly to ensure both monsters and tamers are respecting their pack. Have your monsters been acting in accordance? Well, actually, I usually just keep them in a box. And I can't really say anything because I have other monsters to keep them alive. I'm a good person, by the way. Get it? Glares at you. Sorry, I understand your work at Houston and Market is important, but this is really not what monster taming is about. Gannett here wants to grow strong, and you're using it as a tool for your trade. So let me tell you, there I am, taking the daily haul, filleting fish, and my bud Gannett here just drops his blade like he is having some existential crisis. I had to finish up the entire catch myself. Okay, so the monsters just want power above all else. Their greed sickens me. But at least this goes ahead and clarifies is what the actual arrangement between a monster and tamer is. Captain. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. We save. There we go. See you. Bye.